Our jury afternoon just got better because 797 Performance, one of the biggest names in Mopar, just invited us out to check out their shop and their brand new Dodge Ram RHOs. What's going on, Kevin? Thanks for having us down there today, man. We appreciate it. So tell us about 797. What are you guys about? How'd you get into the Mopar game? And tell us about the new trucks.
During COVID, we kind of started off as just a project. We were bored of our day jobs and decided to open up an online store. 5 years later, we're one of the biggest in the game, and we do it full time.
So obviously your business is online. You guys are a huge online retailer, but looks like you have a nice showroom too.
Yeah, we wanted to have something for the local customers to come in and grab products that they need for weekend jobs. We stock a ton of cam kits, brake packages for Hellcats, TRXs, Trackhawk, a lot of selection of wheels for them to look at, pick stuff out. We also have the warehouse that we ship all and fulfill all the orders from. We have like having a showroom space for them to come in and actually meet us.
That old school like speed shop vibe. You walk in, you can see the parts you're looking at and have some stuff to look at.
And you said a word right there that a lot of people, they walk in and say, hey, we didn't think any of these stores still existed. And it's kind of cool when we hear that.
Well, cool, show us around a little bit.
You kind of walk into our working space as, we sit here, we do our customer service, we fulfill their orders, but we want to be the face for the customer when they walk through the door, so we greet you. Like I was saying,
you guys like customers coming in. You want people to come to the shop and get a feel for what you guys do and a look around the parts.
Some of our best customers are just walk-in customers that just bought like a brand new TRX, and they just walk in and say, hey, what do they make for these things?
Okay.
We work with a lot of local shops also, so we can get them set up with installation, tuning services. We got good relationships with a lot of people. We don't do the work here.
Okay.
We do have a small shop in the back that we do the mounting and balancing tires and wheels if you buy a pack.
I did see a lot of wheels here. Yep. There's definitely a very huge display of wheels over there.
There's only a handful of us, so if we were working on people's cars, we wouldn't be able to tend to the customers, so we kind of like just doing on the part side.
Definitely customer focused, which is great.
And we let the other people focus on the installations and such. So when we first started out, we only had one storefront, and our neighbors moved out. We expanded, blew the walls down, and grew our showroom, and people just like coming by and seeing what we have.
I love walking in and seeing wheels right there. I mean, you guys obviously buy a ton from Turn 14, which we're hugely appreciative, but there's a lot of brands here that we love and you guys get from us, like Redline Weld and some of the other things. What else do you have over here?
That is true. We're one of the largest dealers for weld in the state. So liquid moly for the Mopars. We do a ton of oil change packages, ship them out all over the place. So we stock a lot of the premium oils like liquid moly, the Redline product, Motul brake fluid, because believe it or not, that's for Mopar guys as well.
Okay. Then the wall of wheels.
The wall of wheels.
Yeah, I see the Vossens over there.
We like doing Vossens. It's one of the more popular wheels for the new RHO and the TRXs, but Charger Challenger guys run them as well. They're some of the best finishes that I've ever seen.
They do a great job. I have Vossens on my truck and I was amazed. I have the matte bronze. Actually, that wheel right there is the one I run on my personal truck, and the color of it is just, it's perfect.
Out of all the bronze, I think that's the best bronze I've ever seen on a wheel.
It looks so good.
And we try to pair most of our drag packs with the Mickey Thompsons.
Okay.
We sell a ton of Mickey Thompsons, but there are some new drag radios coming out. And Toro's coming out with some drag radials, and we're excited about that.
Okay, I'm sure you guys know all the fitments for anything Mopar related, like what backspace, what offset, everything you guys.
You just tell us what we have, and we get you the right stuff. No, we don't have to guess. We've probably been in your situation before, and we have a solution for most problems.
But that's genuine. I mean, you gotta, you're a real car guy when you have the parts and use the parts.
Yep.
I had this on my personal car. I know it's gonna do what it's supposed to do for you on your car. So what's the deal with Auto Dent Solutions? You guys actually have a PDR company here as well as doing the performance parts?
We have the shop in the back, and it was too much space for us, but we lease the space to him, and he does dent repair. And
okay.
It's kind of a good partnership, because a lot of our customers come in and be like, ooh, I got a dent. Can he fix it? Or his customers will be here and they shop with us, and they might even not be people that we normally deal with.
So they're chilling in the waiting room and just wander around the showroom a little bit, find something they want.
Basically, the showroom is the waiting room, and believe it or not, we get some customers from him that they might have an Audi or something. Like, hey, I want to get wheels for that, and then we're doing a wheel and tire package for that car. So it's just a partnership that we have, and it works out very well.
So thanks for the shop tour, but we're really here to see those brand new trucks. Let's go check out those new Dodges.
Sure.
So what does RHO even stand for? Is it like really high output, Ram high output? Is it just like a nickname for these trucks?
It stands for Ram High Output. The second name of it is Rhino.
Okay.
And we think that was the code name for the development. We were following this truck before it was in production or before they came out with it. We knew that it was coming because we had gotten some information.
Okay.
But no one knew what they were going to be called.
Is that a replacement for a TRX? Was that kind of the plan with the RHO?
It seems like it was supposed to be the replacement. Now there's talks that they're going to put the TRX back in production.
Okay.
But these are the Hurricane twin turbo motors.
Okay.
They have the standard output and the high output. The RHO gets the high output.
So that's a 6-cylinder twin then?
It's a 3-liter inline 6.
Inline 6, okay.
Twin turbo. From the factory, they're 540 horsepower.
Okay.
The good thing about these trucks, though, is they look like the TRXs. They look like or compare it to a Raptor. The price point on these things are amazing, so they're obtainable for people. They got the full same suspension as the TRX, different power plant, better interior.
I'm sure tons of torque with that twin turbo.
Yeah, and we've owned the trucks for about a month now, and
you've already done some work on them, I can
done
see.
a lot of work to them. AWE tuning. They borrowed the white one to develop the exhaust, so they've actually driven this truck more than I have.
Okay.
So
we definitely want to check out that exhaust while we're here too.
Yep. We've actually secured the first round of them for you guys. We're going to be the place to buy it from.
So yeah, if you want that AWE exhaust for your RHO, these are the guys you're going to get it from.
So we already know everything that fits on these. We've been underneath of them. We've already put a ton of models on it.
Yeah.
And we're working with a lot of vendors and manufacturers. They're sending us parts to test fit, see if this works, give feedback. We ordered these trucks almost a year ago. The second that they got announced, we contacted a dealer and we had deposits on them over a year ago. So we wanted to be one of the first in the game on this.
Okay. It seems like it was worth the wait. So we're here with Nick from 797, and Nick, dude, thanks for showing us around again today. This is your truck, right?
Yeah.
So tell us, this one's been modified a little bit, or is this one mostly stock still?
This one's closer to stock than this one. One of the things I did was a set of King sway bar links. They're pretty far in there. It's common for them to kind of be loose from the factory. We did Enki RPT ones, just like the other truck. Lightweight wheel, they look great. And then, of course, go around on running boards, which we talked about in our video. Follow back, threw a Hellwig sway bar on there. These trucks don't come with a sway bar, so they're kind of like all over the road from the factory because they're meant for off-road use. But those guys aren't really taking them off-road. Really ties the back end of the truck together. Got a rough country bed cover on there. It's an affordable cover, it looks good.
Now you said the white one has a few more mods than your truck does. We already talked about the AWE exhaust. What else is done on the white truck?
6-piston brakes from Alcon. And this one also just has a J&L oil separator on there. The coolest fucking thing, I'll be honest with you, is that power tailgate, up and down.
Is up and down.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
So you hit it twice to lower it, and then you hold it to put it up. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then it just goes right back up. Oh, well, it doesn't. You gotta hold it.
Yeah, you definitely gotta hold it. That is cool.
So some of the cool features on this truck, Alcantara throughout most of the interior, carbon fiber, this digital rear view mirror. If you're using it for work, you got some measurements here. And it's got this little history of the Ram vehicles. One of the other cool things is this passenger screen, so the passenger can have their own whatever they got going on over there. Back there, it's got heated and cooled rear seats for the passengers. They also are available with a panoramic sunroof, but this one doesn't have it. It has a wireless charger for both the driver and passenger. It has a bunch of different drive modes that pop up on the screen, so you can go from auto, snow, tow, sport, Baja, which is my favorite to drive around on, rock, mud and sand, or you can even do your own custom. Also has programmable auxiliary switches through the radio and hookups under the hood, so you don't have to do any cutting or splicing. Also, one of the cool features from the factory versus the standard Rams, this one comes with a cold air intake from the factory. It's made by S&B Filters.
All right, now I'm gonna give you guys a quick sound clip of the stock exhaust on the blue truck versus the AWE exhaust on the white truck. It sounds great revving it up, but you really want to hear this thing on the road. You can only rev it so high in neutral, but once it's under load, it's going to sound way better and way louder. thanks again for showing us around and taking us for a ride in that truck. It sounds sick with AW exhaust system. If you're looking for AWE for your RHO truck, 797 is going to be the place to get it. Again, thanks for your time, man. Thank you.